What's happening, YouTube? It's your Shirley Rock Combo, aka the Professor on the Sticks, and as you can see, I have that Week 5 loss because the EA decided to make me have to quit out of the game. Game froze. I'm telling you, I was even watching Toke stream yesterday, and he lost by the same thing, and it's the most frustrating thing ever. I hate that my record isn't really what it really is, and I'm trying to get an undefeated season, win the Super Bowl undefeated, and then I lose a game like that, especially after I've won like five games and on a roll. So very frustrating, but what can you do? And then secondly, what I want to talk about before I get into this gameplay is I ended up switching my internet from AT&T Uverse to Time Warner Cable, and so I'm able to get 50 download and 5 upload. So what that means for y'all is I should be able to stream. I'm gonna try to be able to do that. I do work a full-time job. I work like 55 hours a week, and then I drive a lot. So I'm not gonna be able to stream every single day. However, I think I'm going to be able to stream a little bit. So if you want to figure out how to check me out on Twitch, it's just twitch.tv/Madden Turf. So we're also going to be having like Shugs, hopefully get Two-Face and CC, maybe even we'll pop in Kilo every once in a while onto that account. So we should be having a decent amount of people streaming. So if I'm not streaming, then hopefully one of them will be. Hopefully get a nice little routine going. And I know a lot of people have been asking me to stream for a very long time. And the main reason why I haven't done it is because of my internet speeds have been so bad. Well, they're not bad. It's just my upload is like a 2 upload, and you can't stream with a 2 upload. And then I have like a 22 download or something like that. So it's not the download speed that's the problem. It was the dang upload. So finally switched to Time Warner when my contract ended with AT&T Uverse. And I would have liked to stay with Uverse, but their internet upload speed is just terrible, and they didn't seem like they were planning on switching it anytime soon. So the cable guy just left, and so I'm going to do a little test and see if I'm able to stream or not. I believe 5 upload is definitely good enough. I just did the test, and it was like 54 download and like 5.6 upload, so that's definitely enough to stream on, I believe. So we'll give it a go, see how it goes. And once again, just twitch.tv/Madden Turf. So let's get into these games here. As you can say, I actually did the correct thing by punting the ball on 4th and 11 with less than a minute left in the second quarter. And my opponent fumbled, and I was able to scoop it up and score to go up 14-3, beginning of the third quarter now. And it looks like he's trying to run like bunch tight end. So nothing there. A nice little angle route by the running back. However, that was his only read, and so I was able to lock in on that read and get a nice some pressure. And then 4th and 4 was able to get an interception. So up by 14-3 on this 4th and 4 crucial down, and Antonio Gates was able to just push his way forward to get the first down. That was a pretty cool animation. I like when you have those type of animations. Kind of makes it feel like a real football game. So here I am down on 3rd and 2, hit him up with the halfback sting, and right there my opponent just knew the game was coming to an end. What's up, Shugs? I'll join that party. No worries, bud. So my peer quit the game, so on to game 2. So I should be 6-0 as opposed to being, 5-1? So right here my opponent came out in a 5 wide. A nice little play. Then I hit him up with a screamer. Got the A gap. Now I got another screamer up the B gap, but he's able to hit the flats to make it a 4th and manageable. So now it's just 4th and 1. And a shotgun doubles formation. Hits me in the flats once again and barely was able to complete that pass. Khalil Mack was just one step away from being able to knock that down. Hits me up in the flats once again. The guy looks like he's a little scared of my blitz. And he kind of just hitting me up with some quick passes, some flat routes. Once again in the flats, and I'm going to be taking away these flats. I'm going to give you the flats, at the beginning of the game, but eventually once you hit the flats, one too many times, I'll be taking those flats away. As you can see, the flats taken away right there. Was able to get a sack. His bailout route was not open. That's one thing that makes me so mad is whenever I post like a tip video, defensive nano or something like that, or blitz, and somebody's like, "Well, the left flat is open." I would just dump it to the left flat or do a screen pass. I'm like, yeah, that's why you make adjustments. I'm not going to, and you can also see what I'm doing, And so, I don't know, it makes me mad. But anyways, he's up 3-0 in the second quarter already. Hit him up with some single Mac bunch, get across midfield, under center now. I'm running a formation that I never run before, and looking back, I don't think I still run that formation anymore that I just ran. Let's see. This game was played a little while ago this season, but it's still some pretty good stuff, so it's interesting to see. I've since started to go away from running gun, just trying to find some new hotness. Running gun couldn't be any hotter. So many people are running it now, and there's a reason. I mean, it's the best MUT playbook in the game, I feel like, because the audibles are so great and also has some really, really good formations. But we're trying to just see what else is out there. There's tons of good books out there, so trying to figure out a different direction to go. And we've been working on some stuff, so if you check me out on the stream, you'll see me running one of the 2 or 3 different playbooks that we've narrowed it down to, the turf team. So anyways, look at this big hit the guy had. Really good stick on his part. He was able to take away the short crossing route and then manually go up for the big hit. Boom! And Reggie Wayne fumbled the ball. Unfortunate, especially as I'm up 7-3, trying to take firm control of this game and get in field goal range to go up 10-3. However, it wasn't in the half, so he was unable to take advantage of that fumble that he got. So back to the PA end around, looked like X wide open. Luckily, I threw it right to X. That crossing route by that receiver is just deadly. It's a deadly quick pass, and you can also hit it deep, especially if you're able to roll out a little bit to the right. Then I hit my opponent with a counter. You can't bring Eddie Lacy down with the first tackle. Sheds a tackle and gets down to the 1-yard line, then runs it in. So now I have a 13-3 lead. And my opponent, it was funny, like, from this point forward, it was like he completely changed his game and kind of went away from, what he's comfortable with. He felt pressure to score, started throwing it deep and doing some different random stuff, and went away from his game plan, essentially, and was able to pretty much just give me the game. He ended up quitting out after that interception, so that's 2 games, 2-0 so far on this video. So we're going to go to a third one, and this is what I would say a problem wannabe. And it's not his offense that makes him a problem wannabe, because a lot of people run pistol bunch tight end and single back bunch PA end around. But whenever you add in also the defense, that weak slant 3, which I think is a pretty weak defense. It's not bad, but I've seen it so many times. Like every game I feel like I run against it. So I know all of its weaknesses, and so I'm do a pretty good job of being able to attack it. And if you're going to run a lot of, pistol bunch tight end has been, heck, we based our Denver offense on that the very first week of the game. It's a very great formation, one of the top formations in the entire game. Same with single back bunch. But then, when I see the weak slant 3 every play on defense, it's like, man, you're about to get torched, and, you need to, especially if you don't run it, you're not running it that good as well. You're not mixing it in with different blitzes, different, all the different stuff that you can. That was a bad read on my part. But anyways, that's my little rant, because I feel like I'm running a weak slant 3, whatever it's called, like so many games. Like probably half of my games I have to go against that. I'm like, it's, I know how to beat it. So you need to, you gotta have a little bit more variation in your defense. But anyways, let's get back to this gameplay. My rants are over. No more rants, I promise, for this video. I swear to y'all, I do not go into any of these videos saying, hey, man, I'm going to start ranting about this or that. It just randomly happens. But anyways, my opponent now is on a 3rd and 11. Almost got a sack there off a screamer. And then 4th down, looks like I know what he's going to go to the PA fork, and I have perfect defense for it. Turnover on downs, and this guy doesn't want to put up a fight, and he ends up quitting out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check me on twitch.tv/MaddenTurf. See you on the 6th.